Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another video and back with another DVD update. So it's been quite a bit. Which I'm going to do two separate, which regular DVDs, and the next video after this is anime updates. So right now it's just regular movies and stuff. So I have this one. I have two DVDs that's sorted in a stack here. Some like some of the new, some old. So start with the old ones first because I have these set in a genre here because my dad has seen these because they're war films from back in the day. So we'll start with the, let's say, these war movies, but this one, the first one I'm showing it's not back then, but this is from 2002, and it stars Mel Gibson, actor I've always enjoyed. And this week with my dad, this was the last film that he saw with his dad, my grandpa, in the theater. This is the last film that they saw together when they were back then in 2002. And it is of We Were Soldiers. So it stars Mel Gibson. You have Madeline Stowe, good actress. Me remember her from Stakeout. You got Greg Keener. You got Sam Elliott, another phenomenal actor, Sam Elliott. Carrie Russell, she's been in quite a few films as well. And Barry Pepper, who also started from another war film, Saving Private Ryan. He was the sniper Jackson, of course, among other movies as well, though. And it's directed by Randall Wallace, who he helped write with Mel Gibson on Braveheart. Mel Gibson directed that film, but he helped write the movie. But Randall Wallace, but as a director, he directed The Man in the Iron Mask, with DiCaprio, and with Jeremy Irons, John Malkovich, and Gabriel Byrne. And he also directed the 2010 Disney film Secretariat, the film about the famous racehorse Secretariat. So, but We Were Soldiers. This is a good one that I like. My dad enjoys this film. Like I said, this is the last film that him and his dad saw in the theater together back in 2002 because my grandpa passed away 3 years later in 2005. So, but yeah, 20 years since he passed away. But yeah, I can't believe it's been that long. But this is the last film they saw in the theater together. So We Were Soldiers. So now it goes to the films from back in the day, these war films. A lot of them are considered classics, yes. We'll start with this one with a all has a lot of these war films have all star casts in these. So start with this one, The Longest Day, with an all star cast. So you got John Wayne, and you got Robert Mitchum, Sean Connery's in this. So and yeah, I didn't say, it doesn't fully say on the back here though, but yeah, but just the main cast here, like John Wayne, yeah, Robert Mitchum, Sean Connery's in this. Rest in peace to him. Well, to all of them, but Sean Connery I always enjoyed. It was it won Oscar, so included for best cinematography and special effects, it seems. So, oh, here we go. Yeah, Henry Fonda's in this. Rod Steiger, and of course other ones. Yeah, Rod Steiger from he's been in films. I remember he was the priest in End of Days. Of course, Henry Fonda as well. The the father of actor and actress Jane Fonda and the late Peter Fonda. But yeah, but The Longest Day. Yeah, my dad, like I said, of these war films, my dad has seen. So, but yeah, I always these war films always had so big established casts. The next one, also starring John Wayne, Sands of Iwo Jima. They're nominated for 4 Academy Awards For Best Actor, Film Editing, Sound Recording, and Writing. Yeah, The Sands of Iwo Jima. And was John Wayne, my dad's favorite actor. Next, another one in starring John Wayne, and this one starts with him and Kirk Douglas in Harm's Way. Kirk Douglas, father of actor Michael Douglas. This one, and also you have music. Actually, really enough, music by my favorite composer, Jerry Goldsmith. Yeah, so yeah. Then you got George Kennedy. Yeah, George Kennedy is in this. Slim Pickens, also Henry Fonda. Oh, and Burgess Meredith. Burgess Meredith, Mickey from the Rocky movies. So like I said, a lot of all star casts always star in this in these movies. Yeah. So you got In Harm's Way. Then you got another classic one. This one I have watched with my dad. The Guns of Novarone, if I mispronounce it. This is a collector's edition. Yeah, well, it has a lot of features in this, but you got stars. You got Gregory Peck, another good actor. You got Anthony Quinn, young Anthony Quinn in this, and David Niven, among others. See here. Yeah, I went too far with his other ones, but the three main guys I know of, yeah, Gregory Peck, David Niven, and Anthony Quinn. Or is it Gregory Peck, from Moby Dick, the original and the remake of Cape Fear, Kill a Mockingbird, The Omen, among many others. David Niven, he starred in the original Around the World in 80 Days. I remember mostly from the mystery comedy film Murder by Death. And of course, you got Anthony Quinn from many other films as well. So, yeah. Next, you got another established film, also once again starring Henry Fonda. One of the most brutal battles we've seen in war, Battle of the Bulge, one of the brutalist battles. Definitely, I know that. It was definitely one of the brutalist. Battle of the Bulge against Nazi Germany. But you got, once again, starring Henry Fonda. And you got Robert Shaw in there as well. Robert Shaw, of course, from Jaws. Famously known for starring from Jaws, but I know him from other films, of course, from the James Bond film, from Russia with Love. But yeah, Robert Shaw. And also Charles Bronson is in this. Yep, Charles Bronson from the Death Wish movies. And you got Telly Savalas, Coat from the TV series Kojak. Telly Savalas, he's in this. Yeah, from the old TV show Kojak. Yeah. But the Battle of the Bulge was one of the brutalest fights we had in war, you know. And next up, another an all-star cast war film, A Bridge Too Far, starring Sean Connery, right there in the middle. Then you got young Anthony Hopkins on your left, and you got young Robert Redford, and you got James Caan, Michael Caine, another established cast, and also Ryan O'Neal. Yeah, my dad knows of actor Ryan O'Neal as well. So, and it's directed by Richard Attenborough. Richard Attenborough, he's directed some films also with he directed Chapman. He directed another one, Gandhi. the films he directed. Yeah, Chapman with Robert Downey Jr. when he won the Oscar for. Gandhi with Ben Kingsley where he played the title character. But Richard Attenborough. But as an actor, people remember Richard Attenborough. He played John Hammond from Jurassic Park and The Lost World. So not only as an actor, but as a director as well. So, but yeah, but another all-star cast. Yeah, Sean Connery, Anthony Hopkins, Robert Redford, Michael Caine, James Caan, Ryan O'Neal. A Bridge Too Far. And next, the one that I remember liking. This one also with an all-star cast is the classic 70s film. Was it 76? I think it was. Midway. Not the 2019 film Midway, but the 70s film Midway. A war's defining battle, a nation's defining moment. Stars Charlton Heston and once again Henry Fonda. Like I said, Henry Fonda's been in a lot of these war films. Like I said, So yeah, Charlton Heston, Henry Fonda. You got James Coburn, young James Coburn in this. You got Robert Wagner, Robert Webber, Ed Nelson, Cliff Robertson. Robert Mitchum is in this. Once again, Robert Mitchum as one of the ones I've said before. The Longest Day, Robert Mitchum. He's not, but he's not on here though. But also starring young Pat Morita. Yep, young Pat Morita years before playing Mr. Miyagi from The Karate Kid. Yeah, so yeah, young Pat Morita. Rest in peace to Pat Morita. And you got music by John Williams as well. So yeah, so another established all-star cast. Yeah, these war films always had a stacked of A-list actors in these. So yeah, so these are the war films I have right here. So I think I'll cut this here because I got a stack DVD. So I think I'll call this one just DVD update war films. I think I would, because otherwise I want people to comment about these films and then comment about other ones. So I don't want to get all mixed together. So I think I'll stop right here and I'll continue on in another regular DVD update. So you can call it like war films update or DVD. Oh, you already probably know from the title. So by the time of this, I already put it in there. So yep. So that'll be it for the war films for now. So. But thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next the follow-up after this, the follow-up DVD update later in the next video.